Welcome back to the channel. Dark Lord Jones, Final Fantasy XVI. Last video we left off with an epic fight with, how you say his name? Kupka or Kupka? First name's Hugo, but it was epic. Then we cut his hands off. So it doesn't get much better than that. Now we're going back to the hideaway.
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest.
Fine. I'll rest.
I don't think she's gonna make it.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. The question is, where is he now?
Yeah, some weird,
And
like,
what the hell
skinny
were those
dude walked
wireless
off
doing
with him.
there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Tomes
How would Otto
But
hear something?
Woodman-
Otto wasn't there.
About what?
about your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Tomes will have read about
Yeah,
it.
dude. Zorgo went all like Super
What I wanna
Saiyan
know
and
is,
showed his final level.
What happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill,
Right. Let me know if you learn anything.
will do. And you do the same, eh?
That's another weird thing. Like, why doesn't Clive ever
Jill,
lose anything from when he uses his
listen to
powers?
Taya.
Everyone else is like
I will.
dying.
Thank you.
Bolts from the blue. I don't think I'm going to use that. Second thought, maybe. That combo did look cool. Now. There seems to be a lot of icons. Wow. Alright. What about this stuff? I really never use this. Do use these though. What happens here? All right, let's upgrade these. 'Cause I use these a lot. We'll upgrade that soon. See what Otto's got to say.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Not so
She's
hot.
been better. Taya's making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet. But it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive.
Who is this?
Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Who's Mid?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her.
I really don't like this lady, man. She got a bad attitude.
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait,
Storeroom, that room that was off limits.
Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
Yeah, I would do the same thing.
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
I thought this was my bedroom. Where's Clive's bedroom?
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Guess I'm up there. What is your plans, lady?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
Who's her dad?
And I've been thinking about it for a while.
This chick just came out of nowhere. Now she's making demands.
Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes.
She's Sid's
Which
daughter.
is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
Sid is
For
Mid.
me.
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
All right.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Oh, we're gonna leave. All right. Let's go visit Karen with her two-colored eyes. Angry blacksmith. I don't want to ask her anything. She's a bitch.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
Whoever's on that list, I hope we
Think
don't
you
actually
can
have
find
to pay
everything
for
on
it.
there.
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
What? Do you have any new weapons?
Is it business or pleasure? Coin purse weighing you down?
I have a platinum. I will take that.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Taking this.
It'd better all be here.
I really don't see anything I want there. That's a waste of money.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
Alright, let's see what I can
Just
upgrade.
leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Say, why is that blacked out?
Clive? What do you want?
Grind stuff.
Should last you a good while. My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later.
Don't have Earth and Fury. Alright, whatever.
Anything else?
I don't think that sword looks all that great. Doesn't even look like a sword. Where's the carpenter? Down there.
It's all right. See, there's nothing.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
Need to put some fast travel points in here.
Do with a good oil in this, could. Should be enough to. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can.
but I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat.
It's always one.
There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
Guess we gotta go fetch it.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare
The name
him.
sounds familiar.
Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Alright, Martha's Rest. In we go. Alright, where are we? Alright, so going in there. Bruce. Oh. What is this, the menu? Fingering. Alright. Let's see what she's got to say. Why can't I talk to her?
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Alright, off we go. Damn it. Wait a minute. F-Ash. Going on a journey. Oh, Torgal. Torgal gets pets.
Stay sharp.
Oh, I forgot. I could ride my bird.
She had a man of Grega mopping their brows.
Please, teach me how to.
Right.
Dude, how do I get out of here?
We're still here when my shift is over.
Alright, so this way and to the right. Loot over there. Loot over there. Test this thing out.
Stay down. You're finished. It's over. Farewell.
I don't know. It seems like, what do you call it? Finishing blow thing. Seems like it has more power, but regular attacks, it doesn't seem like it did much. Stay clear of the spiders, those scorpions. Oh, who's seen me? Oh, these things. What is a chronolith? What does that mean? This is a fast travel point.
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything. It's broken.
Doesn't seem to be working though. Good girl.
All right.
Fly, Ambrosia.
All right.
Hi.
I guess we have to go in there and clear that field out.
What brings you to a place like
Where's that
this?
bird?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now?
Guess we're not fighting anyone.
Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Of course.
Everybody wants something. I gotta clear this place out.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
take care.
Let's do it. Wow, there really is a lot of things out here. Didn't look like that before. Oh, they're strong. Oh, there's so many things out here.
Nice try.
Where, I was gonna say, where is Torvald? New enemy. Vampire thorn. That's new. They always call vampires? I don't remember that. Another enemy? Come on, what's next? A dragon.
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. Too slow.
Slow, dude. What was that?
Too slow.
Drag him down. Stuck on the fence. There he goes.
Nice try.
Dragging him back down. It was nice. Nice way to end it. Dragon's Talon. I wonder where I get that earth thing from.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
All right.
That should take care of Mid's little list.
I do want revenge on this thing. Not today. On with the main mission. Maybe on stream. Alright, where's Mid?
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there
Please say no.
anything else you need?
Please say no.
Nope.
There we go.
Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Still don't know anything about this chick.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Clive.
Where'd she go?
How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something. You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time, and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if
Why
I
did the
fail.
music stop? Why? We just got real
You
deep.
survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
I don't know, man.
Unfortunately,
Doesn't
the
sound
first
very
thing
assuring.
He's doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me
I'm
what
just
you
not going to
need.
prioritize it.
You'll go. Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblord like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
You got it. This ain't getting done right now. On my way.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Talk to her another time. Dude, just tell Clive the truth. Jill's gonna die.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal.
Shoot.
Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Torms?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Yeah, I'm a little shocked at that too.
People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
So Torgal's not even really our dog.
Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Yo, man, so sus. Very weird line to say.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
Yeah, get us away from Socrates over there. Shout out to those who remember Bill and Ted. I never saw the third movie. First two classics.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
What exactly do you do? I know nothing about you.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
I wish Miss Midador would let us help her with her dungeoneering.
Dungeoneering. Whatever the hell that means.
I think I'll wait till mid's away.
Where's Jill? Still got a bitch face. Re-inspecting. Treatment diary.
I'm feeling a lot better, thanks to Taya's remedies. But she insists I rest.
Hey, you got one foot in the grave. Everybody just tell Clive the truth.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Still don't exactly know what the purpose of that is. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, she's up here.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
I'm not. Why the awkward silence? Like, this is weird.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
Who now?
A guest?
Oh, it's his uncle.
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight. Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
Meanwhile,
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
so this is where Mom went to.
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter,
Yo, wasn't that the dude that walked off with Kupka? Oh, it was him.
Still, we must insist
What is
on
Mom planning?
substantial reparations. Twin-side stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
I sense jealousy.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
What a
For every
scumbag.
home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Something's off about Dion. Seems jealous and angry of Olivia. Or Olivier, how do you say his name? What is with this guy and this flower? What was the meaning of that?
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Yeah, that's a wicked painting in the background.
Your Radiance. I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true.
So is he gonna betray this guy?
You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Alright, let's go hang out with his uncle.
The little ones have been up to their... It's just one thing after another around here.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you,
Wade.
I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde.
All this
Most
betrayal. I wonder if the uncle's gonna betray us.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more.
How did
I
he
haven't
find the
faintest
hideaway?
idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Another story from Vivian.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
It was so much to process.
So it was the
How did she come up with
Waludas
that?
who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw.
Something strange about
The
him.
men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberwood on business after visiting you here.
He's just
The
acting
Fang
weird,
would be
man.
but a
Don't
short
trust this guy.
detour.
I know he's Clive's uncle, but
I'd be glad of the company.
something off
Give me a
about him.
moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Alright, I'm going to end the episode there. If you can, like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Share this video. Next time, we're heading to the desert looking for Hugo.